Welcome to the bonus episode of Why Would You Tell Me That? And I rang you the other day and you went, I'm in your part of the world. What were you doing?
I was in Edenderry. I was on the border of Kildare and Offaly.
Occupied Offaly.
I think it might have been in Kildare.
It is in Kildare, the demilitarised zone.
Highfield is the name of it.
Yep.
Highfield is a wonderful golf course, a lovely bar area, fantastic food, I have to say. Pizza's unbelievable. But most importantly, it has foot golf.
How many holes of foot golf does it have?
18.
Really?
Yeah. So I think what
Who
they
are you playing with?
now, I could be wrong here.
One of the teams you coach?
Yeah, my under-14s team and some of their parents. I think what used to be there was 27 holes.
Yeah.
They've kept 18
Yeah.
and they turned 9 proper golf holes into 18 foot golf holes. So foot golf, if you've never thought about it or heard about it, is literally what you think. You kick a football down a fairway, get to a green and try and put it into a hole. Now, I suppose if you can imagine the size of a size 5 football, it's probably about 1.5 times the size of that.
Be any good?
I was so much better than the last time I did it.
Okay.
So we took the boys before. I think they were under 12s, under 14s now. And we took them down and I was shocking. I mean,
Why? You so bad, you think?
Well, here's the thing. It's a bit like the game of golf, right? I'm a big, strong man. So I can hoof a ball down a fairway, right?
It just sounds like what your mum would say.
It's true.
You're a big, strong man, and don't let any of those other boys tell you different.
So, when I play golf, which I rarely do because I detest it as a sport, but when I'm forced to do it for whatever reason, I stand up on the tee box and I whooshing the ball, and other golfers go, "Oh, he's so annoying. He never plays golf." No, sorry, I should say 6 of the 18 times I do it, I hit it with the back of the club and it goes sideways or whatever, right? But when I connect, I'm driving like over 250 yards, no bother, like, right? But then there's the nuance of the short game.
Can't do that.
No, I can't do anything, right? Like, I'm just whatever.
Okay.
Foot golf is probably very similar to the last time I did it, which was whatchook the ball, you just flying through the air.
I like the sound effects
coming down, and then it's like, okay, just tippity tip tap tipperoo, get in your home. All you got to do is go home, and it would take me 7 putts to get the ball into the hole.
I would watch golf if you did the sound effects of
the commentary. Yeah, it'd be nice.
Tippity tip tap tip.
Then this time around, obviously the boys are bigger now. Most of them are the same size as us.
Yeah.
Like, so the advantage of size is pretty much gone. So a couple of the mams came down, so then they don't have the power,
the leg strength.
It's just simple reality. So I was like,
is there a handicap? Can you play off the green tees or the red tees?
Yeah, well, there are
the
pro
white
tees, which we didn't play off. We just all played off from the signs.
Okay.
So that was what the guy said to us on the way out. Okay. Alan, he said, listen, play off the signs.
Yep. I'm looking up a message here, by the way. I'm listening. I am listening.
Go on. So we went out. I was out with my young fella and another fella called Connor, so Sam and Connor. And they're 2 very good footballers. Accurate, practiced. I, on the other hand, am an outfit who hasn't played football since I was about their age. But I did very well. I scored 74.
On a 72?
On a par 71.
3 over par.
Now, one of the kids, Alex, did score a 68 on a 71. So he finished 3 under par.
Yeah.
A couple of other kids finished in around the 70s, one of the dads as well. So I was probably in the top 6 or 7, which I was very proud of. I will say, I asked all the parents at the start to video a few of the shots of the kids, a few of the shots of themselves, drives, in the rough, out of the rough, if anyone goes in the water, just so that I would make a compilation video at the end so that the parents could all send around to their WhatsApp groups or whatever with a little bit of music over, everyone just kicking the ball. Great fun, great day out, all the rest. And then, of course, I realized, sure, there won't be any shots of me. Do you know what I mean? Because I've instructed everyone else to take the videos, but no one's going to take a video of me. So then at one point, I glanced down a long fairway. I was deciding what to do. I decided on a Travella. Do you know what a Travella is?
No.
Okay. Travella is a skill shot that I possess in my locker.
It's not a Rabona.
No, a Rabona is where you would flip your strong foot around your weak foot.
Yes.
A Travella is you use your strong foot and you use the outside of your strong foot to kick across the ball.
Yeah.
Right? Travella is what it's called. I had elected the Travella for this particular fairway. I was going to slice across the ball. I'm left-footed. Slice across the ball, sending the ball out to the right, but it would swing with a curve and come back in around the green on the right hand side.
Isn't it? I sold Trevelyan's corn. so the young could see
I
them more.
don't know if they're the same Trevelyan, possibly.
Okay.
And as I glanced down the fairway, I noticed Collie, who's my co-coach, at the tee of the hole. We had just come up, and I saw him whip out his phone, and I realized, Collie's going to make the video of me, and this is going to be the one shot that I'm going to have in the compilation video at the end.
Yeah.
Because no one else has made a video. So Collie lifts up his phone, zooms in. I can see him from 200 yards away, hits record. I step up, and I kick with all of my might. And my Astro shoe flies off my foot. The second I impact the ball travels approximately 6 feet in front of me.
The shoe goes further.
So much further.
I love it.
So much further. And this is the only video of me playing foot golf.
I mean, what is it in me and most men I know that enjoys the humiliation of their friends more than anything
More
else?
than anything.
I mean, the success. I would revel in your success.
I shot 71.
I would
I
revel
did
in
so
that.
well.
I'd already forgotten that.
Yeah, true.
You shot
I
a 74, by the
I
way.
did. 74.
I was looking for an email that we've had, and I couldn't find it, but we have another email that's a genuine question.
Okay.
So this is a kind of an interesting one, and we do everything on this bonus part. We don't necessarily talk about the facts that we do in the main podcast. Hi lads, I've been at 2 corporate gigs in the last 6 months. He puts corporate gigs in quotation marks.
All right.
One was good and one was bad. Do you do these gigs? If so, what's your approach to them? Do performers like doing them? And are there any companies that you wouldn't work for? Just curious. Thanks for answering the question, Brian.
So he's been at them as in they've been corporate gigs that he has attended as a member of the corporation. Not, I presume Brian isn't a performer.
No, I don't get that. I don't get the impression he is.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
got the
not asking
impression
us
that
as a
he's...
peer going,
No,
hey,
no.
I need some advice about doing corporates.
Yeah. No, I think he's just been at 2 and one was good and one was bad.
Okay.
I can answer...
Well, I was going to say, I'm going to let Neil answer
And
it
then
because...
okay.
No, I'm going to go first because I have very little to say about this, which is I don't really do corporates. I don't really get asked to do these things. I think it's the realms of comedians who are so much better armed to take on these challenges than somebody like me who's a broadcaster, an MC.
But an MC is a...
No, I know that, but an MC ultimately, I think an MC is going to walk up there and go, hello, welcome along to the night. Oh, it's a great night to be here for Insert Corporation. And let's get on with the awards. Yeah. That's fine. But they're the ones that he's going to say are bad. So I don't do them because I think the good ones are when somebody stands up like Neil and goes, okay, we've got the cotton farmers of Indiana. Let's get and he'll dig into them for 10 and 15 minutes and then go on and do the awards.
I would say a couple of things on this. First of all, if you're looking for stuff about comedy, there's a guy called Matt Richardson who's blown up on TikTok. Very, very good comedian. You'll know him for presenting a lot of things.
Right.
He does TikTok videos about if you've got questions about comedy. He's probably done something along these lines. I don't know. But anyway, I hope we're not treading on his toes. He has answered lots of questions very honestly as well. He'll say, I earned this for this.
Yeah.
That person could sell that many tickets, but that person couldn't.
Yeah.
You know, he's very honest about his own career. So have a look at his. I would say, broadly speaking, for comedians, there's 2 types. There's award ceremonies and there's do a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, award ceremonies are a little... every performer, including MCs like yourself, do we enjoy corporate gigs? They are tricky because people are not there to see you. No. They're not there to see the Dermot and Dave live tour, or Why Would You Tell Me That live tour, or a Neil Delamere stand-up show, right? Or Total Trolls, or whatever.
Yeah.
So they are not invested.
No.
You are there as an ancillary service.
They want to get to the bit where they go drinking.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So you have to keep that in mind, number 1. Number 2, they broadly separate into 2. 1 are awards and 2 is do a bit. Awards are probably easier because you're doing something.
Usually they're scripted.
And you're also throwing stuff in.
Yeah.
Because there's no investment, that can be trickier. I would suggest there are certainly companies that I wouldn't do it for.
Oh God, yeah.
There's loads of companies that you wouldn't do it for. You know,
I would blanket industries. There are certain industries I would just go.
Go on, give us a. Blankets. Blankets are a big thing.
No, lap blankets. I love lap blankets. I would do blankets. No, you know what I mean. Like there are certain
arms.
Yes, I would draw the line at arms.
Yeah,
I wouldn't work for an arms company.
I love the way. Yeah, go on. Okay.
I don't think I would do.
What if Cluster Bombs Inc. came to you and went, we've got loads of money?
I mean, if you're going to go for the big guys, I think Arms is one of the ones. One of the Arms, Petroleum.
Right.
You know, these are the ones who can pay.
Well, it's just that White Phosphorus Limited offered me more money on that particular day.
Look, I suppose everyone has a price. Okay, so let's not rule anything out here. In case anyone's watching or listening and kind of go,
in case the Riyadh Comedy Festival are listening.
I was going to hire Dave because, I don't know. There are certain things. Yeah, like I think, addictive things would be difficult. Okay. So, gambling, alcohol, certainly tobacco products wouldn't feature in any shape or size or form. You know what I mean? So I think
I would hold on. Remind who did you go to the Champions League final with?
They didn't pay me.
Sorry.
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I said I'd have questions.
Okay, you have questions like, where are we going? And this is brilliant.
When do I sign up?
Addictive things like, no, I would never do a corporate for an alcohol brand. I would, however, accept 20 grand's worth of hospitality from them. That is different.
I would also do a corporate
for an alcohol.
Okay, that was. I think this is why it's a complicated conversation. Maybe I'm not as brave as this Matt guy who's talking in pure details. I'm saying it's nuanced, okay?
You lumped one in. You just said
sure, but there are certain things I would just kind of go
like the Taliban. You're not doing the gig for the Taliban.
They grow a lot of poppies.
The only reason Dave turned down the Taliban gig was because he felt the staging, which is in the back of a Toyota Hilux pickup truck, was not right.
The cave, the acoustics were all wrong in the cave.
But I mean, the money, the American dollars on the pallet was absolutely fine.
Totally fine.
But you felt that your audience was more both genders, whereas you kind of thought, it's all, it's all lads.
All beers. Yeah,
it's not as good.
No.
Okay, so there are certain companies that you.
I think there are ones I would kind of go, do you know what? No, or that's going to cost you. They're the two things. No, being honest.
I mean, my soul is expensive.
But it's viable. It's very viable.
It's 100% on eBay, but it is. So to answer his questions, right? Yeah, do performers like doing them?
They like the money.
Not really like doing them. There are ones that are better than others. Awards are okay because you're doing something.
Unless there are too many awards in a night, my good God, sometimes you can go there and you can be like, even you'll be like, I've been doing this for an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah. They're gotten so loud and they don't care.
And no one has ever said, that award ceremony was just too short.
Yeah.
Just do them as quickly as you can. Yeah. But when you get to a point where you don't necessarily need to do them, you can do them when you can dictate certain things.
Okay.
So I would say, for example, are you having a dance after? Yeah. Okay. You're going to want a dance floor between the stage and the audience. And they'll say, yeah. And I said, can we not have that because I want the audience right up? Because then you can maintain some degree of control. And the other thing I would say is my approach to them is to go back to that point at the start. They're not there to see you. So I will read up a little bit about them.
Sure.
And if you read a little bit about them and then you can have 2 or 3 things about them and that gives them pause to go, oh, he knows a little bit about this. He might know me.
Or if you get enough information about the management, who you can then take the piss out of them because then the workers are all like, he's laughing at John. I can't officially laugh at John. Yeah. But now you can.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I did one the other day. It was an awards do and the chief constable of the PSNI was at it. And so chief constable of PSNI is sitting there. If you're not listening from Ireland, that's the police service of Northern Ireland. And they had this idea, and the idea was the organisers went, we're going to have a Deliveroo driver turn up, and the Deliveroo driver is going to pretend to deliver something, and he's going to interrupt you doing the raffle, and then he's going to pull a microphone out of his bag, and he's going to sing an amazing song. Right. So it's kind of a secret singer sort of vibe, right? So I said, okay. So your man comes along in his Deliveroo gear and interrupts proceedings and takes off his... Nobody knows what's going on. Takes off the
bag,
the big box. Yeah, roots around for it. Whatever he can't find his microphone in the thing. Oh, so there's a pause there, while I realised that a man no one knows is reaching around
in
his
a hidden box.
in his concealed package,
Yes.
suspicious package,
throw-
like 15 yards away from the head of the PSNI. And I look up, and he can't see this because he's reaching around in his bag. And I look up and I see two of the burliest men you've ever seen in your lives
making their way.
doing this. And I'm like,
I'm going in.
I'm like, sing the fucking song, dude. A cappella the shit out of some Kylie number soon, because otherwise you're getting tackled to the ground. And then he took out the microphone and banged out like an amazing set. He was really, really good. But there was a second there where I was pretty nervous now. But there you go. Hopefully that has answered your question, Brian.
Also, I'll take money from anyone, so sign me up. Just want to put that on record.
That's
disregard everything you heard up till this point.
Yes, okay.
Hire me.
He has 4 children. Offers will be accepted.